The distractions are seemingly everywhere. 8th graders with their electronic devices busy sending text messages during history class.
Is technology use in the classroom distracting? What kind of technology do we use in our classrooms? How do the laptops distract students? How do cell phones distract students? How would iPads or tablets distract students?
I had an aha moment there. I said to myself, wow, this is what it's going to really engage my students.
Is the teacher correct? Will using technology apps like Twitter in the classroom help engage students? Engage means to attract and involve an audience's attention.
The teacher, Enrique Legaspi, is talking about when he attended a seminar in San Francisco last February about incorporating Twitter in the classroom. Ever since, he's told his students to BYOT, bring your own technology, whatever connects them to the internet.
The teacher attended a conference that introduced him to the idea of using Twitter in the classroom. Do you think it's important for teachers to keep going to trainings to help their students? BYOT, bring your own technology. Is that something you would like to do here at Rancho Viejo?
If not, they can use one of the classroom computers.
So if no personal tech devices, then use the computers in the class. Do you have a tablet, phone, iPad, or iPhone you could bring to class and use as a learning tool? What problems do we experience with our classroom computers?
We want 3 tweets that must be 140 characters.
The class.
Tweets must be 140 characters. That means the students' answers have to have a combination of 140 letters and punctuation marks. Does tweeting help students become better writers? How? Does tweeting help with reading? How?
The class is studying World War I. If he asks a question,
does anybody know from the book how many people did go to prison?
Students tweet the answer, complete with those Twitter hashtags.
The teacher tells the students to find the answer to the questions in the book and then post their answers as tweets. So does using technology mean that we don't use textbooks anymore? How do we use our textbooks now? Do you think finding an answer in the textbook and then using technology to share the answer makes learning more fun? How?
Remember, Damon, make sure you have a pound in front of the WWI.
If he shows a video, they tweet their feedback.
When the teacher shows a video, the students have to show participation by tweeting feedback and commenting on what they are watching. Would you like seeing your comments on the screen? Does it make you feel like your opinions are important? The teacher quickly provides positive feedback to students' answers. Do you like it when your teacher compliments your classwork? Do you like to wait for feedback, or would you rather hear from your teacher right away?
Feedback.
Many men died because of the terrible conditions they were living in. I love the way she wrote that. That's a pretty good sentence.
It all gets projected onto this digital chalkboard.
A lot of them, what it did help them with was finding their voice. Because I do have many students that do not participate in my class discussions or share what's on their mind, so Twitter became that vehicle.
The teacher has been most impressed by his shy students. Now he knows more about them and how they think, and what is important to them. How to help them. How to differentiate or change the way he is teaching so that they can understand what he wants them to learn. It helps him be an effective teacher.
For shy students, would you say this has had the biggest impact?
Yes, my shy students, they have really impressed me. I mean, I know more about what they're into, how to help them, differentiate my instruction, and really be an effective teacher.
The primary goal for this project is to have greater class participation, and Mr. Legaspi feels like he's gotten that.
The goal of using Twitter and technology in the classroom is to increase student participation, to engage the students. How? To participate in order to get them to share, to listen, and provide them opportunities to collaborate.
But for some of these students, it's had a positive impact even outside of the classroom.
I'm like a shy person. I'm like terrified right now, just speaking to you.
14-year-old Oscar Lazoria says students used to tease him, but he feels like his tweets are making him stand out and getting him noticed for the first time.
People talk to me now, no more teasing. They see me as somebody now. That's like an equal.
So technology can have a positive impact outside of the classroom. What does outside of the classroom mean? What places or locations are considered outside of the classroom? As we have seen, a shy student who used to be teased now feels comfortable sharing his answers through Twitter. Why is this important for middle school students? And why is this important for when they grow up?
Most here at Hollenbeck Middle School, a public school in East Los Angeles, come from low-income families. Legaspi says it proves any school could incorporate social networking into the curriculum.
Hollenbeck Middle School students usually come from low-income or poor families. Is Rancho Viejo Middle School like Hollenbeck? Did the students at Hollenbeck look like Rancho students? Even schools without a lot of money can let their students use their cell phones to Twitter responses in class without having to buy expensive technology. Could you be trusted to use your cell phone appropriately in class? Would you be willing to be a leader and model appropriate use of technology in your classroom?
Twitter did become this paperless way of sharing what's on their mind.
And it's shaping how these students learn 140 characters at a time.
Twitter has become a paperless way for students to share what is on their minds. What does paperless mean? Why is paperless important for our environment? How does this save the school money? Twitter is reshaping how students learn. How does it change your mind about learning? Did this video change your opinion about using technology in the classroom?